Scary Facts You Didn't Know, Part 31. There's a real video online of a man infected with rabies trying to drink water. But the moment it touches his lips, his body violently rejects it. His throat spasms, he chokes, and panic takes over. This is hydrophobia, one of rabies' most terrifying symptoms. By the time someone reaches this stage, it means the virus has already taken over the brain, and at that point, survival is almost impossible. This is the elephant's foot, one of the most deadly objects on Earth. Formed in the aftermath of the Chernobyl disaster inside the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, it's a massive, lava-like mass of melted nuclear fuel, concrete, and metal, called corium, that burned its way through the reactor during the meltdown. When it was first discovered, the radiation coming off of it was so intense that even brief exposure could make someone extremely ill. Cameras struggled to function near it, and the few people who approached had to do so for seconds at a time. The material itself was still generating heat and releasing deadly radiation, silently damaging anything that got too close. Even today, decades later, it remains highly radioactive. It's slowly cracking and breaking down into radioactive dust, meaning the danger hasn't disappeared, it's just changed form. Scary Facts You Didn't Know, Part 30.
She saw a literal demon while praying at church. There's a story of a woman that volunteered at a small church in her hometown. After a nightly event of prayer, everyone left except for her. It was very late, so she stayed behind. She was cleaning the candles, sweeping, everything you can think of to tidy up the church. However, while she was doing these chores, she heard someone whisper her name. But mind you, she was alone. She thought maybe someone forgot something and came back. But when she tried looking, there was no one there, and the lights from the church started flickering. It wasn't like normal flickering like in the horror movies. It was like the church would turn all dark, and then it would come light again, and then dark, and then silence. After the light turned back on and turned back off again, all she could see was the silhouette of a very tall, weird-looking figure right by the entrance. She claimed that this figure had the body of a goat. It looked kind of human, but the outline was that of a goat standing in 2 feet. Now, the creepiest part is that she lit up a candle, and she said that the goat, the figure, this weird figure, seemed to be smiling. I mean, honestly, I would have ran out there super fast. She claimed it appeared there for about 10 seconds, but it felt like an eternity. All of a sudden, the lights turned back on and the figure was gone. Till this day, she does not volunteer at night anymore, and this is something that she hasn't really told anyone. She saw a little.
People think closed curtains keep people from seeing inside. That's the mistake. At night, curtains usually work the other way around. If you're in your bedroom late at night and hear a soft tap against your window, do not pull open the curtain immediately. Most people do. They think it's a branch, rain, anything normal. First, turn off the light in your room without going near the window. If the tapping stops the moment your room goes dark, step away from the glass immediately. Because people who ignored this said the same thing afterwards. Whatever was outside wasn't trying to get their attention. It was checking if someone was inside. Second, do not peek through the side of the curtain. If you start to notice your reflection clearer than the outside yard, back away slowly. People who survive situations like this all realize one thing afterwards. Someone outside could see them perfectly, but they couldn't see outside at all. Here's the part that scares people later. If another tapping suddenly comes from a different window in your house, lock your bedroom door immediately, because that means there's more than one person outside. Rule 3. If tapping completely stops after you move away from the window, do not assume maybe they left. People who made that mistake said the same thing afterwards. The sound didn't come from outside anymore. It came from somewhere else inside the house, like someone had already found another way in. People think closed curtains keep.
Could I sound anything silly?